County for 21 years. I hate that my final meeting as a Beaufort County resident will be focused on yet another effort to remove access to books from our students. I've been involved with fighting these attempts since December of 2022. I've spoken to this board several times, as well as to our State Board of Education, and I have listened as students, parents, librarians, educators, and concerned community members have asked you repeatedly over the last 3 years not to remove books or restrict access. And yet in August, I watched you re-review 9 titles and require parental consent for students to access them. I'm not sure what we can do differently tonight, but you better believe I'm not leaving the state without giving it one more shot. Let me start by reminding you again that this state regulation under which these complaints were filed is now being challenged in a lawsuit. So I imagine you all are really tired of this, and frankly, after 3 years of advocacy work related to this, so am I. I believe the complainant genuinely wants to help children, but as an educator and parent myself, I find it preposterous that books are the thing we believe children need protection from. I wish we could spend this much time and energy being sure our classrooms are not overcrowded, providing the resources and materials our students and teachers need, feeding children who are hungry, keeping our schools safe. I could go on, but still here we are, still talking about removing books that our community has reviewed and wanted to leave in our schools. We have demonstrated time and time again that the vast majority of this community trusts our teachers and librarians. We want our children to have access to as many books as possible, and we recognize that not every book is for every reader. We are aware that parents can opt their children out of reading any book they choose, and we do not believe that one parent knows what's best for all children. You do not have to give in to this complainant to make this go away. You could instead stand up for what's right. You could stand with the majority of your constituents who do not want more books restricted. I know many of you bristle at the term book ban, and you might argue that only burning books and other extreme actions are a true ban. And if I had more than 3 minutes, I'd love to explain all the reasons I disagree. But for now, just know that throughout history, burning books was never the first step. It always started with certain viewpoints being questioned, certain subjects being declared inappropriate, a small minority making a decision that impacted the majority. You must be honest with yourselves about your role at this moment in our history. It is so frustrating to see our county, a county that received national attention for our refusal to give in to a handful of people who wanted to control our libraries, acquiescing to one demand. We can do better, and we have done better in the past. I urge you to do what is right for all students and families in Beaufort County. Thank you for all that you do.